Boom, boy, clock.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to TKBL Extras. I am your host, Kendall Brown. I am joined today with my co-host, Drew Young.
What's up, everybody?
And we're bringing you guys a new and funky topic. Just hit Twitter a couple hours ago. It looks as though Arizona has a new law put into place that makes it illegal to film within 8 feet of police. Oof. So, Drew, I bring that question to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know what you think about that.
Let's see. Filming police. Let's get into it. So obviously that's something that you want to have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Arizona has body cams or not.
Yeah.
But body cams can be manipulated in a way to where you can't see certain things.
Yeah.
You look at planting drugs sometimes. Like, I think one officer got caught for planting over something like over 50 situations where he was planting drugs on somebody, but he knew how to manipulate his body cam in a way.
Yeah. It's weird.
You wouldn't get caught.
Yeah. And they, I don't remember the year. They required police cars to basically have a camera in the front, a camera in the back, and then a camera on their person at all times.
I always wondered about that, if police had cameras on the back, because
I
I feel like they're watching me.
I think they should. I think they do already.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, they've got basically 360 camera views on the car. They got a camera on their body, on their person. What this means to me as a viewer of this whole thing is that we're moving in a direction of, like, it even states the safety of the cop is basically what this was for. And if you look at the George Floyd incident, like where you have someone filming basically right on the cop, I definitely get why they would put the law in effect.
Yeah, it makes sense to
protect the officer.
It depends. Like, is this only applying to the person? Like, say somebody's getting arrested, and you can't film. Well, you can't film within 8 feet of the person getting arrested, or is this like every cop involved in the process? Because if you have a set of 4 different cops, right? One person's getting arrested. You have a cop at 8 feet, and another cop. You just have to keep backing up.
Yeah,
and you can't really get the important footage that you may need, or feel like you need to protect someone's safety or rights.
Right. And I think we also run into the problem of people incriminating themselves too, because I think now it's if you do certain things while you're filming, you can get in trouble legally. Like if you're the person filming the situation. So, it's just weird. It's weird that we live in a day and age to where, we care more about the cop's safety, about being shamed, than what's going on with the actual situation.
Yeah.
Because think about something like a George Floyd, where there's a cop doing something that's indecent. He turns his body cam off. He turns, his cop's car cam off, and he's just killing someone right there.
Yeah.
It's just very weird that, that incident would not be televised.
Yeah.
It's public. People can access that video on Twitter right now.
Yeah. I do understand.
So, it's just a fine line.
A lot of times there'll be a situation where emotions are heightened, because obviously when somebody's getting arrested, it's can be a very triggering thing, or it's just shocking because you don't see it every day. But a lot of times people around the situation will get antsy, and it's
they'll get involved.
You don't want them to be too close, because
you're trying to do a job at the end of the day.
Exactly. To be fair, yeah, you're trying to do a job.
Yeah. Because what if you work at a retail store and someone's just messing up the clothes that you put down? You're gonna get frustrated.
Yeah.
So it's it's
it's a 2-part issue. You have to look at both sides of it.
Right.
But hopefully, with this law, you can record from a safe 8 feet from the arrest. I feel should be the right thing, and it doesn't get manipulated.
So
hopefully.
Like you said, there's 2 different sides, and I agree with that part of it. So apparently, from what they say is it's gonna be a misdemeanor if you do film within 8 feet. But I think this is interesting. They say that criminal justice organizations and media companies basically oppose the law.
That's fair.
They say, we believe that the bill sucks. Or sorry. That's not what they said. They say
it sucks. How do you feel about this situation? It sucks.
They said that we believe that this bill stacks the decks against a public check of officers' misconduct.
That's fair, and we know there's a lot of that.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what we were talking about. It's like it basically, it helps the officer out a lot more.
Mhm.
They just said like Timothy Sparling of Arizona attorneys for criminal justice told Senate blah 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 blah. So I mean, honestly, it's just it's a statement that they kind of feel strongly about.
I feel like that's fair for media companies.
I do too.
Yeah,
but like
I
I
that.
think we both agree it's like at the end of the day, this is a cop doing a job.
Yeah.
And whether they turn the body cam off or not, they have to do the job. But, how that looks is kind of weird. I think that today in like everyone's phone age, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's definitely weird.
I think you need to see the implications of the law to kind of like judge it.
Yeah.
Because like maybe this could be a bad thing. Maybe this could be a good thing. I understand what the media is saying. Because like what if within 8 feet is the only way you could capture the situation? Like what if outside of 8 feet you can't get certain angles you need for like legal purposes or just public information? Like, I don't know. What if you're secretly filming?
That too. Yeah. I don't know.
Can it be like used in court? Because imagine there's a situation where it's excessive use of force and the cop is on video, but the video's within 8 feet. Like, can they use it in court?
I don't know. It's only a misdemeanor. So, I mean, you can argue the risk of it. It's not that, it's not that risky. You can get a misdemeanor taken off your record easily, but it's just like.
You don't want a misdemeanor though.
Yeah, you don't really want that. You don't want that smoke. So it's, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I thought it was like kind of out of the blue.
Yeah.
And then me and Drew were talking about this off air, but like George Floyd's killer essentially got, the original like ruling was that he was not found guilty. We found out the other day that he actually is found guilty and that he's getting 28 years in prison. So, it feels like it's kind of, they waited for that to be like, oh, well, now we're just going to slant that on there.
That is interesting.
Yeah, it's just, I know that one happened in Memphis?
Oh, the George Floyd? I thought it was somewhere north. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Michigan, Memphis, one of the two.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's weird that happened. And then, you just kind of sweep it under the rug like that by saying like, oh, okay, well, now you can't film. So,
right.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we're curious. What do you guys think about the situation, the law, if there's any attorneys out there, media personalities? How do you feel about the law? People that might, have you ever had to film something from a cop at all? Let us know your stories.
Yeah, let us know down below. So
make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe to the channel and share. Nothing?
Clip done.
All right.
Clip done.